seeking. I will.
Paul, stop right there. You set 1 foot outside that ring, I'll hit you so hard, I'll knock that hair back to gray. Get your ass back in here. Word on the streets is you said that spear last week was a warning shot, right? Right?
Well,
Right?
well, you.
Right? Right? I think they said yeah. So I got to ask you, do you think that was the right move? Yeah, me neither. And I'll tell you why. Warning shots, I don't do warning shots. You're gonna take a shot at me, you better put me down for good. I'll pull a Michael Myers on you. I'll just keep coming back. I won't stop. I can't stop. And as a matter of fact, I will not stop until I own Roman Reigns in this ring and until I own the WWE Universal Undisputed Championship. Yeah. So look, I tell you like this. If Roman's scared, just say he's scared. He should be, because he ain't ever seen anybody like me before. As fast as I've risen in the WWE is as fast as I will take that WWE title off him, just like this. Yeah. But, oh, you hate that, do you?
No, I love it. Yeah. Yeah.
How's it go?
Yeah.
You're pathetic. Shut up. Here's how we're gonna do this. That contract signing next week between Roman Reigns and I is gonna take place right here. And well, I tell you what, if Roman isn't gonna be here now and you're gonna be on the phone with him to talk about that contract signing, then make sure that when you talk to him, you make it completely, absolutely 100% clear whose game this is.
Okay.
And when he looks at you with a befuddled look, and he's just a little bit confused and lost for words, make sure you speak the undisputed truth that is L.A. Knight. Yeah.